I'm diving straight into Harley Quinn's Revenge DLC. I'll be giving my thoughts and feedback at the end, so let's get into it.
I'm in. Any news, Barb?
Oh yeah, Robin was in this game.
No. He's been gone 2 days. I'm worried.
2 whole days? I feel he should have come way sooner. Batman kind of tells him off later for it.
Harley Quinn's preparing for some kind of siege. What's she planning?
Find Batman and get the hell out of there, okay?
Don't worry, Barb. It's me, remember?
You sound just like him.
Troy Baker returns as Robin here for the last time before Matthew Mercer takes over him in Arkham Knight. Also, according to the timeline, Robin and Oracle are dating here, which adds an interesting vibe. I know it's a bit controversial for some, but I'm personally a fan of them.
You left me to die. 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 You left me to die.
Who the hell is this loser?
It's Robin! Kill him!
This might be one of my favorite moments in the DLC. Just clean and simple. I love that smirk Robin gives before giving this henchman his debut on TV here. Also, it's pretty obvious that clip of Joker is the same one we saw in the church back in the main story. I really like Robin's fighting style. It's similar to Batman's, but there's a bit more flair with the staff he uses. The sound it makes when you hit the henchman, it's incredibly satisfying. The new designs for the henchmen here are pretty cool. They help give this DLC its own distinct identity. I'll dive a bit more into this as we go further. Interesting that Robin doesn't have the heartbeat monitor like Batman does. A nice callback to the asylum with those creepy Joker mannequins with the TVs on them. And that picture, it's the last scene we see of Joker before his death.
Shut up, you idiots! I'm trying to think here!
Does it hurt?
Shut your stupid mouth! You're just lucky I need you later.
Low-key, I like that clap back from that guy. He clearly is throwing a jab at Harley about Joker's death, but it almost feels like he's a little curious too.
Barb, I found the missing cops. Quinn's got them.
Any sign of Bruce?
Negative. I'm gonna keep looking. Harley's telling the cops she's got some sort of plan for them. They'll be safe for now.
Be careful.
This'll end okay. I promise.
You think? He's not been the same since... He won't even talk about Talia or Joker.
We'll help him once we find him. It's all we can do.
Very true. Everyone grieves differently, and all you can really say and do is, I'm here to help. At the end of the day, that's all you can do. It's a good bit of insight for Bruce too, especially hearing that he's still not doing well since Arkham City.
You're crazy.
No, I'm in mourning. You may want to remember that.
That's one way to put it.
Heard from Harley? She's probably still crying. She'd better get over the boss soon. She's turning into a liability.
And what? You thinking of taking over?
Maybe.
That I'd like to see.
You think I can't do it?
Oh, yeah? And what's your gimmick? Freeze is a crazy scientist who's got that freezer gun. Two-Face has got that Burt thing going on. What's yours?
I'll figure something out.
Yeah, right. Best you've got is that you killed all that family on Thanksgiving Day because your mommy burnt the turkey, and you promised to get her a new one.
The turkey man. I like it.
You gonna shut your mouth, or do you want me to do it for you?
What's up, turkey man? Gobble, gobble.
Just shut up. I mean it.
Chill out. We're just messing with you.
That gobble gobble is amazing. This might be one of my top favorite henchman dialogues. Also, Turkey Man isn't too bad. He might just be able to join Calendar Man as a sidekick. A bit of missed dialogue here when you try to go back. Robin ends up talking to himself for a bit.
I need to find Batman. Batman's gotta be in here somewhere. Come on, Bruce. Where are you?
It's good to know that the Bat family branding is still important, especially during times like these.
Nothing yet. Don't sweat it. If anyone comes this way, I'll make them regret it.
You better. I lost contact with the rest of the guys and I don't like it.
That's not a problem. When I kill this sucker, it'll be cool. Then I can... see you?
What?
Nothing.
Did you just make a move on me?
No, I mean, I'm just being friendly, trying to help.
I'm a widow. Do you think you can measure up to my Joker? He was the best a girl could get. I'm
please. You don't understand.
Oh, I understand.
No, really.
Just do what I want and I may forgive you. Feel me and you'll regret it. Oh, Mr. J, how did you deal with these idiots?
The way that guy said
Nothing.
is amazing. I'll admit, yeah, bad timing, but as they say, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. So I'll give him points for trying. And a coin in the third star. I honestly can't decide if I like the bullet shield or not, so I'm just gonna say I'm neutral about it. Again, nice detail with the weapons painted red to match the henchmen's outfits. I know these are clearly Harley's face on these balloons, but it totally gives me Freakazoid vibes.
Hurry the hell up.
Just making sure it's done right.
Harley's overreacting. Batman came through here earlier, and now he's ours.
Yeah, but what if some other hero comes to save him?
What, like that kid he works with? I'm not scared of no kid.
What about the cat? She sometimes works with him.
I'm not scared of her either.
Well, I am, which is why I'm gonna do this right.
At least he's honest, and a nice shout out to Catwoman here.
Go on, pick it up. No way, man. That thing's dangerous. You saw what it did. What? It's just a belt. No, it's Batman's belt. So what? It's still just a belt. What? You afraid of a little electric shock?
Don't do it. He's screwing with you.
No, I'm not. I knew it.
Last guy who tried to pick up that belt got 50,000 volts running through it.
Screw you. You pick it up. No way. That thing's dangerous. What's it doing here anyway?
We got it off the bat when we caught it.
Must have some kind of booby trap.
Hey, give him his due, man. Batman is one clever bastard. Always got a trick up his sleeve. Not anymore. Quinn's got him and he's gonna die. Simple. He's done. Joker's dead. Batman soon will be. It's a new world.
What a really thought-provoking line. It's gonna be a new world. In Night, Gordon explains that's kind of what it felt like since Joker has been gone. I also love it when the henchmen give Batman a bit of praise. It just puts a smile on my face.
Oh, why is his belt bigger than mine?
Oh yeah, Gordon was in this game too.
How'd you guess? Her goons ambushed my guys and dragged them towards the steel mill. I can't get close.
I'll handle it.
You sure? You know she blames you, right? Could be a trap.
Fall back and stop anyone else getting hurt. I'll handle the rest.
I always wondered how many suits Batman has since this one looks brand new. It makes sense that he has several, but I'm just saying, what's the number here? I always like the detail you can ride on the GCPD helicopters. I don't know why, but I find it a bit unsettling that the arrows from the main story are still here. A bit odd detail that she made one of her mannequins have the black veil too. Maybe it's a sign that she's clearly losing it.
The doctor made me see Tommy to get a little me time. He told me it would help me get over this
A bit hard to hear, but she talks about how someone made her go see a doctor and she needs more me time to get over Joker. Interesting story beat there. And of course, one of the most thought-provoking scenes in the DLC is when it's revealed that Harley may or may not be pregnant. I've read many reasons online suggesting that Paul Dini really wanted this to be canon in Arkham Knight, but Rocksteady turned it down and made this scene to address it. I have no idea how much this is true. I'm just going off what I've seen online, and well, we all know the internet isn't the most reliable source. Personally, I think it would have been a really interesting story beat if they kept this in the series, but I'm also fine without it. Many theories suggest it was a false positive considering Harley took over 15 tests and only one of them was positive, which could have been part of her losing her mind. Not much else to say here. This could have been an interesting plot point like I said, but for what they did, I think it's fine. I'm curious to hear what you guys think about in the comments down below. Let me know.
You don't need to do this! Sure, we don't need to do this, but that won't stop us. Do you realize how hard it is being a henchman? Listening to orders from a crazy person, following them without question.
Yeah, you think I like being shouted at by that crazy woman?
Exactly. It's hard. Not hard like sitting on your ass eating donuts. That must be real hard.
That's why we like to unwind with a game.
It was gonna be pin the tail on the dead cop, but then we had a better idea. Pinata time!
Oh God, no! Help!
I want to see what you've got inside you. And if it ain't candy, I'm gonna be real disappointed.
Help me!
I love how he said pinata time. Also, kind of funny how they actually added the animation of them swinging when clearly he's way too high up in the air still.
You okay? Don't want to talk? No problem. I'll just be waiting here.
They spray painted pig on the cop's jacket. Easy to miss detail. No comment whatsoever.
This is Vicky Vale live outside the now condemned Arkham City site, which just weeks after those fateful events that rocked all of Gotham is in chaos once again. Minutes ago, I saw Batman himself talking to Commissioner Gordon of the GCPD. What were they discussing? We're hearing reports that a number of police officers are missing, and looking at the outside of the Arkham buildings, it seems pretty obvious that Harley Quinn is involved somehow. Quinn was moved from Arkham City on the night that her boyfriend, the Joker, died. Psychiatric reports filed to the city indicated that she was, and I'm quoting the examining doctor directly here, losing it big time. Quinn broke out of the temporary holding facility 3 days ago. It appears that her current location is right behind me. Back to the studio.
Some nice story exposition here since we don't know exactly what happened that led to this event. It's great to hear Vicky Vale once again. Also, I love the little present on the shelf. It reminds me of one of the bigger presents we find in Arkham Asylum, which usually would have a henchman or Joker teeth inside.
Harley had him moved. Where? You know where? Oh, the secret.
Shut up, you idiot!
What? No one's supposed to know about it, are they? Think about it. What if someone's listening in on one of them microphone things? Or worse, Batman's listening. You want to be the one to tell Harley you screwed up?
You think Batman's here?
Could be. Who knows?
I don't know. I heard he's gone dark. You know, since Jay died.
Since he killed him, you mean?
You don't know that. Batman don't kill. Right?
I was there. Batman came walking out of that movie theater carrying the boss.
Looked pretty guilty to me.
Harley just broke down. Ain't been the same since.
I still don't think Batman killed him.
It don't matter what you think. Harley's got those cops, and she's all kinds of crazy right now. I'm just happy she's got someone else to take it out on. Know what I mean?
I find it really interesting that some of the henchmen think Batman killed the Joker, while others don't, knowing that Batman doesn't kill. It's thought-provoking because it aligns with the earlier POV of the henchmen in the game. Some of them believe Joker was truly sick, while others were still in denial. Once again, it adds that extra layer of complexity to their mindset.
Quinn's thugs were talking about the missing cops. If they were here, they may have left some evidence that I can follow. This blood belonged to the cop. I should follow it and see where they took him.
Really nice detail here is that Batman speaks in a lower, softer voice than usual when he's alone. It's a subtle but powerful change, showing that he's carrying a lot of weight. You can tell that he's grappling with conflicted emotions about Joker and Talia's death. There's guilt, anger, and maybe even some regret. It's simple, but it adds so much depth to his character here.
Excuse me,
I don't care what they say.
Get this reporter moved now. Is Batman in Arkham City? Hey, keep your hands to yourself, buddy. What's the secret, Commissioner? What are you trying to hide?
The life of a reporter in Gotham never sleeps, especially Vicky Vale. I went back to see if she was actually there, but she's not. That could have been a really sweet detail if she was hanging near the cop cars or something.
Doing in here? Guarding this stupid switch? Man, I thought this place was a secret. Who's gonna come in here anyway?
There's something about the voice acting for the henchmen in this DLC that feels almost too realistic. They usually nail the voice acting for all of them in the games, but something about this DLC just feels different, in a really good way. It almost sounds like some of these henchmen are sad and conflicted about Joker being gone. And honestly, some of them probably are.
Tell me how to get through that door, and don't waste time lying. I'll know.
Oh God, Harley gave code cards to the people she trusts most. You need 3 codes to get in. Please, I'll tell you where they are. Just don't hurt me.
I'll do my best. A code. Give me it, or get ready to hurt.
Here it is. Please, I don't want any trouble.
Too late.
I have to let more of his...
Give me the code.
Yeah, no problem. See? I'm doing what you wanted.
There was never any doubt in my mind. The code. Now!
Please don't hurt me. Here it is.
Night-night.
That's all the codes. Next stop, Harley Quinn.
I wanted to highlight all those interrogations because you can really see that Batman isn't himself, and it's pretty obvious. He's not playing like he usually does. There's something off about him, and it makes you feel almost uncomfortable. Like I mentioned earlier with the turret, they have different designs compared to the regular games, which is a great detail that adds something extra to this DLC.
Just chill out, man. We're safe. No one knows we're down here. It's a secret base, right?
What about Batman? Where that kid he hangs out with?
They're keeping a low profile since he killed Jay. Come on, Batman didn't kill Joker. That crap he injected himself with at the asylum killed him. Or so what he looked like. Not how I heard it. Then you heard wrong.
Well, I heard it from Harley. She should know. She was there.
No, she wasn't. I was outside the theater with her. Batman just came out carrying Jay. Really? The thing I don't get is Clayface. How did Joker pull that switcheroo on the bat?
I guess sometimes you don't see what's right under your nose.
I just had a thought. What if it was Clayface that Batman carried out?
Now you're just embarrassing yourself. That's the stupidest thing I ever heard. Think this is TV or something?
Oh, but two Jokers ain't? Think what you like, man. Think there's more going on here than we know. Feel it.
Once again, the POV of the henchmen. Some believe Batman actually killed Joker, while we know the truth about what really happened. It's fascinating how each of them process it differently, especially considering how little they actually know about the full story. I also really love that one of the henchmen points out that Joker tricked Batman with the Clayface switch. It was right under his nose, and Batman didn't even realize it. It's these little moments that make the henchman dialogue really stand out in the series. Hearing their insights adds so much depth to the world, showing they're more than just NPCs. They're part of the story, and it really helps shape the atmosphere of the game.
You're still alive, aren't you? Now, don't get me wrong. I can't guarantee you'll stay that way. I mean, look around. If I don't kill you, one of my friends up there will. Go on, take a look. You see those sniper rifles? Real nasty. I hear they can target little tiny bits of you and blow them off one at a time. Oh, come on, it can't be a surprise. I mean, look, I'm one of the bad guys, right? You're one of the good guys. We just don't get along. It's the way it is. Nothing we can do about it. So, no matter what I do to you, you know that eventually, if you're still tied up, and I'm still able to do it, I'll kill you. Hell, I may torture you first. You know, cut off an ear, maybe both, but I will kill you. Oh, don't go passing out on me. The fun's just starting.
A bit of unique animation here, probably motion captured judging by the fluid motions. I also just love the little I just got lucky last night walk he's doing.
You got a wife? A girlfriend? You want me to go look them up when I'm done with you?
Damn, even the henchman threats are getting more personal. Rocksteady really like their snipers in this DLC.
You're safe.
I don't think so, Bat Brain. It's dead cop time.
Imagine if that was a Titan formula from the Asylum. Oh boy, that would have been a hell of a twist for this DLC.
Has it hurt? Too bad. Come on, boys.
I'll give it to the henchmen. The first instinct is to go for Batman's utility belt. Some of them are a bit smarter than they look. I had to do a double take here. I thought that was her armpit hair until I realized it was just a black fur trimming on her clothes. I love how Batman booby traps his belt when someone else touches it, but how exactly does it work? I mean, Robin can touch it without issue. My guess is it's a fingerprint or touch recognition system, but it's still a really cool detail. The way Batman is just a ragdoll here, and none of the other henchmen are helping this guy out. Come on, man.
Tim, what's going on? Have you found him?
Kinda.
What does that mean?
Yeah, what the hell does that mean? Who responds like that? It could be interpreted in so many different ways. Tim, my guy, you need to be a bit more direct to the point.
5 minutes with the bat, that's all I need. Payback for Joker.
He's just up there, right? What's stopping you?
Nothing, I guess.
Then do it. March in that room, climb up and teach Batman a lesson. We'll watch.
Hey, I'll help you get up there.
No, I can wait. Harley's got a plan. Don't want to get in the way, do I?
Is it hard being a little chicken?
I'm not chicken. I'm just doing what I'm told.
Yeah, right.
Peer pressure at its finest right here.
I found him.
Thank God. Is he okay?
Quinn's got him trapped.
Well, get him out of it.
I'm so happy Oracle's here because I have no idea what I would do if she didn't state the obvious. I always like how you can see Batman's skeleton on the scanner here.
Damn it. He's trapped in that thing. Looks like he's entered some sort of meditative state. I don't have much time. He's running out of air.
I wonder if he learned his technique during his time at the Initiation DLC in Arkham Origins to reduce his heart rate so he wouldn't breathe as much. At least, that's my headcanon.
You hear me down there, bird boy? How does it feel? Do you think he knows he's gonna die? I hope so. I want him to know how my Joker felt. That's why I get to watch it happen from my secret room. You'll never find us. You don't even know that there's a shipyard here, do you?
Harley, I think you may have told him.
You should ignore what I said. I was joking. Yeah, that's it. Bye.
Good old Harley, dumb as ever. I freaking love it. Also, bless that henchman's heart who warned her. Good times. I also really love the game design in this room. It's filled with lots of details with all the writing on the wall and some of the Wonder Tower Guardians standing around. I'll talk more about them later when Batman fights them.
Found anything?
Nah, it's just full of crap. Like the rest of this place.
Keep looking. There must be something here. We need money, man. It's the only way we're gonna get out of this crazy town.
I think by the time you're searching through a bunch of random crates for a solution, you've pretty much run out of options. We're screwed.
Don't give up. We'll find something. Maybe a weapon we can sell, or some supervillain secret stash. It happens, don't it?
No, not to us. We're gonna die in here. If it ain't Harley losing it and sticking a gun to our heads, it'll be some other freak.
I like to imagine that these two henchmen right here are the same ones we saw in part 4 that had their secret rendezvous. They just want to run away and start a new life somewhere together. Probably one of my favorite gadgets in the Arkham series. I'm surprised that Robin or any of the policemen don't say anything to each other if you walk by them. Normally, they would if Batman was around. It's kind of an interesting choice that they made this boss fight similar to Two-Face's in the Catwoman epilogue of Arkham City. At the same time, though, I'm not sure what else they could have done here, so it's whatever to me.
Get off me!
The key.
You'll never find it, dumbass!
Really?
No! That's mine! Ugh, let me go!
Whatever you say.
She really loves putting things down there, doesn't she?
That woman is crazy. You should have heard the kind of thing she was saying. Thanks. Batman tried to save me, but they caught him. I don't know where he is.
Indeed, this is the same guy Batman saved earlier.
Hope you hurt those guys real bad.
Doesn't this guy look like the cop Miller from the 13th Precinct? His voice sounds similar too. I think it is, but it doesn't have a name, it just says police officer. Could have been a really cool tie-in if they had some of them in the DLC.
Thanks. So, you're Robin. Figured you'd be shorter.
I guess Robin is a little taller than your average sidekick. Now this is awesome, bringing back the Titan monsters and have this huge fight that feels similar to when you face Joker in the main story, but this time you're Robin, and maybe you're not yet fully comfortable with his fighting style. Personally, I love this twist. It's a bit tricky, but that's the way I like it. Nice little detail that the scattered newspapers have the headline about the Joker being dead with the shot of Batman carrying him out of the theater. I do wonder though, who captured that picture?
What kept you?
Ever heard of thank you?
What happened to the cops?
I guess not.
I really like the scene. Robin looks away for a second in disappointment, probably expecting praise from Batman. It's just like when we first met him in the game, and Batman tells him to stand down. He gives that exact same look again. I love the writing here. It's like a little post-it note to remind the henchmen not to touch it. I guess they had a huge sniper budget for this game. Feels like they're sniping at you at every corner. So this is interesting. If time runs out, there's no death scene. They just reuse footage for the end. I guess they spent too much money on snipers in this game.
What? Did you think it was gonna be that easy? Well, think again, loser! You weren't expecting that, were you?
Probably one of the most creative aspects of this DLC is fighting the Wonder Tower Guardians. It's a great setup since in Arkham Knight, we see the Riddler use similar designs for the Riddler bots. In the novel, The Riddler's Gambit, which, yes, I own it, he talks about how he gets the idea of the robots from the Guardians. It's a nice tie-in detail that a lot of fans may not know. And real quick, if you're curious about the Riddler's Gambit book, it's a decent read. There's some weird parts that don't quite fit into the game's canon, especially regarding some of the timeline and certain characters' ideals, but on a whole, it's a solid Batman and Riddler story. It also heavily features Robin, which I really enjoyed since Robin kinda gets the short end of the stick in these games. That being said, there is a few lore inaccuracies, but it's still worth checking out if you're curious. I love the detail that she stomps on Batman's hands to let go. Just a little silly detail that's totally Harley.
Give me that.
Take it, dumbass! Won't do you any good!
No.
You should have left me to die! Then I could have been back together with Mr. J.
Quiet. Where's Robin?
I thought he was with you.
Nice attention to detail that everybody's outfits are torn up from the explosion.
See? It hurts, don't it?
What have you done?
Now you know how it feels!
You know, I'm not a Batarang, Shuriken, or Wing-a-Ding expert, but I'm pretty positive they don't stop in mid-air like this and hit the target. Unless maybe he was doing a reversal one, but I think that's being a little too generous here.
So, did you miss me?
Okay, maybe it was a reverse Batarang since he did catch it, but I still think there's some hacks going on here.
Where are the cops?
They're safe.
Blink and you'll miss it, but you can see some of the cops to the right, one of them helping another one walk.
I'm done here.
Hey, kid. Is he all right?
Yeah, sure. Of course he is.
He did the look again. I like how he clearly is trying to sound genuine to Gordon here, but you can tell he's not quite sure himself. So you're not going to tell Barbara that everything's alright? Okay then, just write her out of this DLC, just like you did in Arkham Knight. So I haven't played this DLC in a couple years, to be honest, and I think it's alright. Nothing too special in my opinion. Personally, I see this DLC as more filler than an actual story, which isn't always a bad thing. It does a decent job planting some seeds for a more in-control evil Harley, which pays off a little bit in Arkham Knight. Showing that Batman is also different after the events of Arkham City, he would have not been captured so easily, and highlighting that he's a bit more depressed, which carries into Knight. Batman talks in a lower, angrier voice, showing that he feels guilty. We also get a sense that Robin is still kind of stuck in Batman's shadow as he doesn't receive any praise when he tries to help, and we see that dynamic continue in Knight. That being said, in retrospect, it's pretty underwhelming. It's a nice excuse to play as Robin in the context of a story rather than just challenge maps, but the story feels kind of bland. There's no point to anything that happens plot-wise, and it doesn't really impact Arkham Knight as much as I would hope. I wish it did something like Cold Cold Heart does with the evolution of Freeze and Batman's relationship, or the Season of Infamy, which provides some satisfying conclusions for some characters we know along the way. I just feel like this DLC needed a bit more time in the oven to really make it stick stick the way they wanted. The game design is still really solid and the voice acting is top tier as always, but personally, this is my least favorite of the ones I mentioned. Regardless, it's still fun Robin adventure, and I'll play it every couple years and still enjoy it. As we wrap up the Arkham City series, it's time to announce the total number of coins in the thirst jar. So let's see, drumroll please. 20! Let's see if Arkham Origins can break that or even top it. Thank you so much for joining me on this Arkham City journey. Your support and love for the series makes revisiting these games even more special, and I truly appreciate every one of you. Don't worry, we still have 3 more of the games to explore and see what they have to offer, and I can't wait to dive into all the details with you. What's your thoughts on the Harley Quinn Revenge DLC? Let me know down in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button. And if you want to stay more connected with the community, I post regularly on the community tab about news on Batman media, fun polls, behind the scene, and so much more. So make sure you click that on the bell notification so you don't miss out. Also, why not subscribe and join our Bat family? Us nerds need to stick together. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Stay tuned.